Catrin by Gillian Clarke is an autobiographical poem where the poet reflects on her relationship with her daughter. It is categorised by love and conflict, and she's remembering when she's first born at the beginning with I Can Remember You, Child, using direct address to establish a nostalgic tone. Now, she repeats this line, I can remember you, later on, but the second time she repeats it, she pairs it with our first fierce confrontation. And this introduces a theme of conflict, and it signals to us that this is going to be the first of many for mother and daughter. The tightrope of love is a key image that you have to understand. It's used twice in this poem. Again, there's that repetition of imagery, but it literally refers to the umbilical cord, which physically connects a mother and baby while the baby's growing in the uterus. And when the baby is then born, that is cut. However, Clarke is arguing that this connection between mother and baby never actually is cut or severed, because metaphorically it will exist for the rest of their lives. Now, Clarke uses a lot of juxtaposition in this poem to show that this relationship between love and conflict is constantly moving from one emotion to another. So the wild, tender circles suggest that their struggle signifies connection, and also this simultaneous desire to be separate. And you can see this also through the collective pronouns we and our. Now, in this second stanza, there's this shift to present tense where she says, still I am fighting, after the caesura. So we're moving away from the moment of birth to her having a confrontation with her daughter as a teenager. And so this lexical field of conflict that I've highlighted in yellow, you can see it throughout the poem. The description of Catrin contains lots of vowel sounds. It makes her seem really strong and independent. You've got this rosy, defiant glare. It shows that she's beautiful, but she also needs her space. And the speaker sounds quite proud of her child, even though she can be difficult. And as you can see, the red rope comes up again. But this time, the red rope comes up from the heart's pool, suggesting that this desire to still have some sort of control over your child is out of love and protection, not necessarily to cause friction in the relationship. And lastly, at the end of the poem, we can see this modal verb may, and this suggests that actually there is some respect in their relationship. So Catrin asks her politely despite her defiant glare. So you can see that there is both love and connection as well as conflict in this relationship between mother and child. So to summarize, you need to focus on the tight red rope of love, the lexical field of conflict, and understanding that the first stanza is looking back on when the child was born and how that foregrounded their conflict, to the last stanza where it is her in present day and still experiencing conflict at that moment.